Disrupt or not, thoughts on ambidexterity, blitzscaling, and business model innovation, part 3. Innovation needs a structured organization, but if it's too rigid, it can hinder innovation. So how can it be managed without slowing things down? Correct. This is why I believe in the concept of ambidexterity, in combination with a portfolio of different types of innovations, as described earlier. So what do I mean by ambidexterity? Well, similarly to how your right and left hands interact in coexistence, so should your ability to manage your current and future businesses in parallel. In other words, your left and right hands fulfill complementary roles for the benefit of your whole. So should your old and future business models for your organization. This relates to what we touched upon earlier, that is, the ability to switch and overcome old business logics, along with the ability to disrupt yourself before someone else does. This is why you need to create an environment for ambidexterity throughout your organization, something that starts with the board of directors selecting the CEO for the long term. A CEO who also understands the necessity of ambidexterity and creates an environment that enables it. So yes, on the one hand, you need to defend the current market share and secure steady growth quarter by quarter, that is your current business. On the other hand, you need to dare venturing into the unknown, that is testing many experiments and failing plenty, to gain lessons learned and perhaps even stumble upon scenarios where you directly or indirectly would disrupt your old business model logic in the process, that is your future business. An immoderate example perhaps in a big corporation today, yet something that might be applied sooner or later, is the introduction of a chief entrepreneur, as described by Alexander Osterwalder in the Harvard Business Review. According to him, the chief entrepreneur oversees the future business, typically financed by the current business, as rigorously as the CEO manages the current business. Both report to the board of directors. It'll be interesting to see any upcoming early adopters catching on to this type of organizational design. On a similar note, I recall Guy Kawasaki talking about the dynamics between the Apple II and Macintosh parts of the organization back in the days. Apparently the Apple II people, who were highly successful at the time in financing the Macintosh people, were not even allowed to enter the Macintosh part of the building, or even find out what the Macintosh people were doing in their labs. This could certainly be regarded extreme behavior, yet it serves to illuminate important aspects of truly ambidextrous organizations. With this in mind, consider what steps you and your organizations are willing to take to embrace ambidexterity. End of part 3.